pretty sick little spot back here. We call it Hills because it's like the only spot in Charleston where I've ever actually seen naturally formed hills like this. And they're formed by the banks of the river because of the fact that the river causes the land on the sides to just erode down. And so because of that, there has now formed small clay and sand hills along the sides of this river. This is called Longbranch Creek, and it connects the Stono River to the Ashley River. And we're gonna take a little ride back here and look at the kayak launch. Pretty cool little spot. A lot of alligators and cranes and herons and all kinds of stuff back here. About to show you the rest of this trail though. Alright, so the hills is just a really cool spot because of the fact that it actually gives a biker somewhere to have some terrain to go have some fun on. It kind of gets boring when it's super flat, you know, so I'm really glad I found this spot. Alright, so we're nice and centered there. So this is the kayak launch right here, as they call it. Lots of oysters and stuff right there on the bed of the river. Brackish water through here. It's a mixture of salt and fresh water. See if I get the best angle. There we go. All right. There we go. A little more down towards the trail. All right. This is a pretty cool trail, so enjoy the ride. From the kayak launch through the marsh. Heard something in the grass back there. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Gets a little tight back here. This is a really cool trail. Looks like a, you know, tropical swamp through here. You'd picture, I think I'd see like some monkeys hanging from the trees or like something crazy. Just, you forget you're in South Carolina for a little bit. Feel like you're in South America or something. But that's the thing, when we spend too much time, you know, in one part of a state, we don't get to see all the other cool ecosystems and geography of the rest of our state and the rest of our country. So 3 hours away is where I grew up, and there's not a single palm tree that grows naturally there. And look at where I'm riding now. Nothing but palm trees and cedars and pines here and there and alligators, all kinds of cool crazy stuff. So this is a pretty cool pond right here where I've seen a lot of alligators. It opens up to a neighborhood right here. With this pond, typically I always see a gator sunbathing, at least during the summer. I don't know what their winter habits are like. Let's get back to the trail. bumpy through here. Pretty sick ride though. Really keeps you on your toes, finding the next line down the trail. This is where our trail pretty much comes to an end. So now we're gonna go back. Way back's a little more fun. That's the WayBackBen way. Show you guys a cool view. Somebody over there fishing. You can get out on the peninsula out here through a connector over that way. So here we go, way back. So on the way back, I always try to find the high lines because they give me more speed down. So I look for a spot that's like a hill that aims me down. This is gonna be the most dangerous spot, trying to get through these roots. I have to kind of walk through some of these parts like this. Normally if I had enough momentum, I wouldn't have any issue getting over that stump. Here we go. It's gonna be really cool when I show you all the hills, what this place is named after. This isn't even the hills, this is just a little bumpy terrain on the trail. The hills are actually 2 or 3 miniature Charleston hills made from clay and sand. Shooting through these lines. All right. The roots are the most dangerous part. Your tire gets caught on one of those, you get right over the handlebars. I still have dirt in my brakes from them yesterday when I messed up. Go slow through here. Get around these roots. Being in the swamp, it's a lot of exposed roots because they can't really go down below the water level with some of these types of trees. Alright, so now to the hills. All right, so we'll show you why this spot's called the hills. So through here is a really good fishing spot. Me and my buddies come back here sometimes. Throw in a line off these drainage pipes I'm about to show you. Gotta cut through these pipes here. Just a cool trail. Water on either side. Land bridge that was kind of made by both nature and then connected right here by man as it was built over these pipes for the purpose of draining from the Ashley River on this side to the Stono River down on that side. All right, to the hills. You can really get a lot of speed through this hard compacted sand once you get going for long enough. All right, here's the hills. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on video, but it's a nice little hill. Gotta walk up it. All right, keep getting called by robocalls, interrupting my video. Holy crap. Barely made it to the top. So there's a hill down that way, but we're going not to the top. The real top would be up there, but we're just gonna go down right here, play it safe. Okay. All right, here we go. Woo! All right. So I'm gonna try and get up this hill, put it in first, and then switch up to third. Try and get up this hill, just pedaling to the base here. And then up. Here we go. One more. There we go. Hell yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna do a fast motion all the way home. Show you guys what the route's like.